Today at the president's big deal foreign policy, national security, civil liberties speech, an activist who has been a thorn in the side of two White Houses now, Medea Benjamin from Code Pink, she willed into existence that rarest of things in presidential speeches, an unscripted moment.
So today, once again, today,
these desperate people.
I'm about to address it, ma'am, but you got to let me speak. I'm about to address it.
Commander-in-Chief.
Let me address it.
Close Guantanamo today.
Why don't you let me address it, ma'am?
Those 86 prisoners.
Why don't you sit down and I will tell you exactly what I'm going to do.
President at first seemingly flustered by the interruption, sort of. But then nobody quite knew how it was going to end because the heckling did not stop. She stopped for a second, but then she interrupted the president again and again and again, and eventually he just let her speak.
How about Abdul Rahman al-Awlaki, 16-year-old
When
we went, is that the way we treat a 16-year-old girl?
He went
Why
on
was he
to...
killed? Can you
We
tell
went
us
on...
why Abdul Rahman al-Awlaki was killed? Can you tell Muslim people their lives are as precious as our lives? Can you take the drones out of the hands of the CIA? Can you stop the signature strikes that are killing people on the basis of suspicious activities?
We're addressing
Will you
that.
apologize to the thousands of Muslims that you have killed? Will you compensate the innocent family victims? That will make us safer here at home. I love my country. I love the rule of law. The drones are making us less safe, and keeping people in indefinite detention in Guantanamo is making us less safe. Abide by the rule of law. You're a constitutional lawyer.
All that while, this was the look on the president's face. Listening. Standing there listening at what is supposed to be his own speech. But the look of a maybe flustered president being heckled at extraordinary length
We're addressing that, ma'am.
eventually seemed to give way to something else.
The voice of that woman is worth paying attention to. Obviously, I do not agree with much of what she said. And obviously she wasn't listening to me in much of what I said. But these are tough issues. And the suggestion that we can gloss over them is wrong.
The activists at Code Pink and Medea Benjamin are not trying to make friends. They are out to be disruptive to those with whom they disagree. And the president today reacted in a way that was so surprising, in part, I think, because he thought he was saying something with which anti-war protesters would agree. Essentially, the moment there was, hey, stop interrupting me and you might like what you're hearing. At least some of it, you might like what you're hearing. More ahead.